Welcome back to the Breakthrough Innovation Programme. The focus of this module is on how you engage with customers and what touch points are involved in delivering your offering to them. Channel innovation encompasses all the ways that you connect your company's offerings with your customers and users, starting with how you communicate to generate awareness, how you facilitate evaluation of your offering, how you enable sales to happen, and then how you fulfill the sales and deliver after-sales support. Channel innovations are particularly sensitive to industry context and customer habits, but most companies have decisions to make around all the different channel touchpoints. For awareness, what channels are most appropriate for your customer audience? Google Ads, LinkedIn sponsored content or in-mail, Twitter, banner advertising, webinars? For evaluation, what channels encourage your customer to try your product or service? What would hook them in? What would give them sufficient confidence to make the decision to buy? How do you best enable the sale to happen? Is it offline or online, direct or indirect, through a partner or intermediary? How do you best fulfill the order and deliver the product or service? And how do you follow up afterwards to ensure total customer satisfaction with the entire experience? While online selling has emerged as a dominant force in the last few decades, traditional channels such as physical stores or face-to-face consultative selling are still important, particularly when it comes to creating immersive or better customer experiences. Indirect distribution or multi-level marketing recruit others to shoulder the burden of promoting or delivering an offering to the end customer. Partner channels lead to lower margins, but they allow an organisation to expand its reach and benefit from partner strengths. Skilled innovators in the area of channel often find multiple but complementary ways to bring their products and services to customers. The goal is to ensure that users can buy what they want, when and how they want it. The important thing is to find the right mix and to integrate them in a way to create a great customer experience to maximise revenues. So let's look at a few examples of innovations in channel. We return to the Nespresso example again. In 1976, a young researcher at Nestlé Research Lab filed his first patent for the Nespresso system to enable the company to enter the roast and ground coffee market segments. 10 years later, Nespresso was formed as a wholly owned subsidiary of Nestlé and started marketing the system to offices. And a year later, sales had sagged far below expectations. 2 years after that, Nestlé installed a new CEO in Nespresso. He overhauled the business model, shifting the focus from offices to high-income households, and he started selling coffee capsules direct by mail. That was the channel innovation. Such a strategy was unheard of at Nestlé, which traditionally focused on targeting mass markets through retail channels. Today, Nespresso uses and integrates an admirable array of channels to get the capsules to customers as easily as possible. They have a few hundred unique boutique retail stores and coffee shops of their own worldwide. They operate kiosks within partner stores. They have a direct online Nespresso club that offers an efficient ordering channel, including email alerts to remind customers that they'll soon run out of product. Since 1996, Nespresso has also provided B2B solutions, partnering with hotels such as the Ritz-Carlton and Hyatt Hotels and Resorts, hundreds of star-rated chefs and airlines including British Airways, Lufthansa and Qantas Airways. The Nespresso Chef Academy offers leading chefs a chance to participate in classes and an opportunity to study every aspect of coffee. There's also an Nespresso Coffee Sommelier program for professional sommeliers who want to learn about harmonising coffee with foods and wine. These channels drive additional capsule sales and create even more opportunities for the company to introduce its unique coffee technology to new customers. We mentioned M-Pesa in the module on structure and resources. It's a joint venture between Vodafone and Safaricom established in 2007, which gives Kenyan residents a safe, secure and affordable way to send and receive money, top up airtime, make bill payments, receive salaries, get a short-term loan and much more, all using their mobile phones and simple SMS messaging. In terms of reaching customers, M-Pesa has built a distribution network of 110,000 agents across Kenya, including small shops, gas stations, post offices and even traditional bank branches. The number of agents is actually 40 times the number of bank ATMs in Kenya. So M-Pesa has essentially provided access to financial services to the millions of people who have mobile phones but don't have or have limited access to a bank account. The NBA has invested heavily in channel innovation to make their sport more immersive and find new ways to bring basketball to the next generation, while making it even more exciting for existing fans. The NBA wants to be a global brand, and they're well on the way to becoming one. More than 1 billion people around the world watch the league game every year, and it's setting in-person attendance records as well. Its big idea is to bring basketball to fans, no matter where they are or what kind of device they have, to give every fan a courtside seat, all the while holding people's attention. In 2018, its streaming service grew subscribers by 63%, total revenue increased by 25%. They're introducing new ways to watch, like virtual reality video and official video game players for each team. NBA was the first traditional sports league to create an esports league. There are now 21 teams participating. The NBA 2K League, as it's called, is a joint venture between the NBA and Take-Two Interactive. The league released the NBA Augmented Reality app and Augmented Reality Pop-A-Shot game, and they also introduced the next virtual reality screening room, letting fans view NBA League Pass games on a virtual movie theatre-sized screen. Disney Plus is a subscription video-on-demand streaming service owned and operated by the direct-to-consumer and international subsidiary of the Walt Disney Company, launched in November 2019 in the US and at the end of March 2020 in Western Europe. In 2018, Disney fully embraced the shift in consumer behaviour towards personalised, on-demand entertainment. Before any other traditional media company, Disney began to remake itself for a direct-to-consumer future. Its collection of premium global brands, Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars and National Geographic, give it the kind of content that drives consumers to sign up for streaming services. It has essentially been preparing for this future for several years, retooling its organisation to deliver its own video services rather than licensed content to Netflix. It invested in and then acquired Bantech, a streaming service provider. In 2018, it established a central technology and distribution platform, Disney Direct to Consumer and International, to launch its streaming services, beginning with ESPN+, which debuted in April 2018 and quickly signed up more than 1 million subscribers, leveraging Bantech's technology. It also acquired 21st Century Fox in early 2020 and so has a second library of content at its disposal, and also takes control of Hulu, which already has 25 million subscribers for its streaming and live TV services. Worth mentioning the Disney pricing model as well. It's simple at the core. For $7 a month, you get everything Disney Plus has to offer. There are no other tiers of service and no other monthly prices. There's no minimum commitment to get this price, and you can cancel at any time. It makes the decision to purchase somewhat easy and seamless. Zipline's mission is to provide every human on Earth with instant access to vital medical supplies. A difficult mission to deliver on in places like the many sub-Saharan countries which don't have the road infrastructure suitable for quickly delivering essentials like blood between hospitals or storage locations. But Zipline has implemented a transformational change in logistics by providing equal access to on-demand delivery globally and for the deliveries that matter most. In hospital settings, getting fresh blood can be a matter of life and death. Zipline has developed a simple, reliable drone network where hospitals in Africa can order fresh blood from a central processing area and receive it within an average of 15 minutes, rather than the hours or days it would take using conventional transportation. Zipline partners with customers to serve each of their delivery points across an entire region or country, making products available quickly while minimising waste. The system can either complement or replace existing delivery networks. Oatly is a milk alternative made of pulverised oats. Founded in 1994, the Swedish company was the first manufacturer to commercialise oat milk, and it was only after launching in the US in 2016 that the product became a sensation. CEO Tony Patterson set out to make Oatly a cult product in the US by tapping about 10 high-demand coffee shops in major cities to be its exclusive retailers. After baristas were impressed by the milk alternative's neutral flavour and ability to foam, demand quickly exploded. 2,500 coffee shops and 1,500 grocery stores by the end of 2018, with revenue growing from 1.5 million in 2017 to 15 million in 2018, expanding to 5,000 grocery stores in 2019 and building 4 new commercial plants in the US to keep up with demand. So it engineered its demand by entering the US market through high-end coffee shops before going to retail, and it has physically wrapped its product in whimsical, eye-catching, type-driven packaging, which both educates and amuses customers. It helped Oatly stand out as it turned to retail distribution. In January 2020, Oatly announced plans to triple its distribution and open up West Coast production by partnering with Starbucks to serve as the coffee retailer's on-premises oat milk supplier for a test run of 1,300 Midwest cafes. The Starbucks partnership comes as Oatly aims to triple or double its retail distribution in 2020. In the late 1990s, silicone became a commodity, and the specialty silicone business of Dow Corning, now called Dow Sil, came under serious threat. To respond, they created Diameter in 2002, a no-frills standard silicone offering sold via an online-only distribution platform at a 15% lower price point to price-sensitive manufacturers. The company, which was acquired by Dow Chemical in 2016 and rebranded to Dowsil, maintained its high-cost specialty silicone business alongside the low-cost Diameter standard version, helping the company overcome the threat of commoditization. The original business depended completely on a dedicated sales team, and this was required in order to sell customized silicone products, value-added services, and special contract terms. The new company, selling a much less complicated product on standard terms and lead times, lent itself to online execution via e-commerce platform promising speed, convenience, and best price for customers. You thought deeply about your channels during the Breakthrough Innovation Capability Diagnostic, as we questioned whether you deliver offerings to customers and users in novel ways that challenge the industry norm, the extent to which you use different channels in complementary ways, and whether they are well integrated. You thought about whether other players help promote, sell or deliver your offerings, and the extent to which your customers can buy what they want, when and how they want it. We asked you whether you thought your channels were efficient and well matched to your customer segments, whether they provide opportunities for cross-selling and upselling. You thought about whether your channels were in any danger of becoming irrelevant to customers or compromised by competitors, and the extent to which they were not eating too much into your margins. Let the spark cards ignite some ideas on how you could shake up your touch points with customers. You might get inspiration here, or here perhaps. Jot down your status quo. What's standing out for you as an area of opportunity, ripe for innovation across the 5 channel touchpoints: awareness, evaluation, purchase, delivery, and after sales. Use the spark cards and examples in this presentation to come up with some innovative options on channel to consider for each.